In this lesson, we're going to learn about Filmora's smart filters. These are used to make certain effects on your clips, especially when there's a subject in sight. And in this lesson, we're just going to see how these effects can be used for your videos. They're usually something funny or some special effect that you can use for your action videos. So I'm going to use this guy right here. I have a subject in sight and we're going to use the effects. And the tab where you can find things related to a subject are the AR stickers in the effects panel. So as you can see by the preview, they add some funny features for your model. Let's try this eye one. And the thing about it is that it's smart filters, meaning that it's going to follow your subject as it moves. So this video, we're getting closer to our subject. The subject blinks and we are just able to keep this effect on the subject at all times. So you don't need to use motion tracking for this. Just click and drag it on top and there we go. If I skip through this clip, you can see this eye just stays stuck and it's an animation, meaning that the eye is going to blink right here. It's blinking. And you can use this to make some funny effects on your videos. We have some free ones, the ones that don't have any diamonds, they are free. The ones that have diamonds are paid. Let's try this gentleman sticker. There we go. Let me just render the clip and see it in real time. And there we go. Play that back. You can see every detail is moving. And it's stuck on the model as things close in. And yeah, so if you want to add some cool effects on your subject or your landscape videos without wanting to go through the motion tracking process, you can just come to AR stickers and add some funny or cool stuff to your subject. Alright, so that's for the AR stickers. Let's go ahead and try another clip. In this one, I have a landscape. The subject's face is not in sight, and I just have this area to work with. This video is, however, still. There's no movement. Just gonna cut it until here. I don't need the whole thing. Delete the rest. Go to effects, and there's these two new plugins for Filmora 11. And those are called Boris FX and New Blue FX. So these guys are plugins that you would have to download. If you go on one of them, I haven't downloaded this, but it just shows you a preview of what you're getting. Just some cool stylized features, some elements. You can see it makes it like watercolor. And you can just add these on top of your clips to make it, to manipulate the stuff in there. So you can add a lightning in the back, make it look as if this was shot on a stormy day. And you would have to activate these. The one I've got needs to be activated. And if I just add something on top, there will be an X on my clip because I still haven't activated my Boris FX. It's the name right here. And if you want to just use it without the X, you would have to go to their website, buy their license, and then add your activation key. If I double click right here, you can see I have an activate thing. We have FX browser where you get to choose more special effects, preferences, and help. If you want to purchase their thing, let me just go through and show you what we're getting. Let's try something that is more visible. Go to my downloads. Let me get like these ice halos. Add that on top. It's going to be an additional effect. I can double click and change the options. Now, if you wanted to use this without the X, you can just head over to borisfx.com and have a look at their products. You can get the Boris FX suite, and that's where you get to get the activation key to get rid of that X that's on there. It is a bit pricey, and you can get a monthly plan or an annual plan, but it does have some pretty cool effects. So we have eye-popping visual effects. They give you a before and after. We get some really cool background effects. And yeah, there's just so much stuff that you're getting from buying this product, so it's not a waste at all. Let's go ahead and see what we can do with it, and then you can decide whether you want to buy it or not. So over here, we have the options for each of these effects. They're all different, but you get to change your GPU rendering, the view, the light. You can make it brighter or darker. Change the halo, change the scale, expand it if you want. Change the matte, the alpha, and see it blends in. This is 0, this is all the way. Pixel chooser. These are just some things that you would have to work around with once you've downloaded and purchased the activation key. But it's a great way to add some supernatural effects to your video, or natural effects like lightning and others. I did want to get the lightning. There we go. BCC lightning. Let's get that right there. And there we go. Let's double click and have a look at how we can change this. We have some presets that you can use. You can choose the type. If you wanted to just strike, go to a certain direction, two-way strike. You can add to the lightning number, just too many, or just go for like a small amount. You can change the seed, which is the starting point of this lightning. You can see we have different versions. We have the source, which is the X and the Y. You get to choose that. Change that, and we have source radius. It's the thing that comes from up there, and other things that you can use. So by getting this one, you can do a lot more professional effects for your clips. So if you are going to be making visual effects for your clips, something supernatural like this, and you can go ahead and purchase this. But if you don't want to, there's no problem at all. You could get overlays online and simply just change the blending mode and attach it with motion tracking. You will be doing a little bit more work, but both ways are doable. So those were just some of the smart features that Filmora has to offer. There are more in the categories. You could just go and explore and see which one you prefer. In the next lesson, we're going to learn about Filmora's auto features.